guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to do a updated video for you guys on how I grew my long hair. I did this video so long ago. I wanted to pretty much update that video. So before I get in this video, I wanted to tell you guys to go ahead and subscribe to my channel. I would really like to hit 300K before the end of this year. So if you guys can help me out by subscribing to my channel, especially if you like my content or if you got recommended this video, then subscribe because I put out really good videos. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below if you're new here, and if you're over here, thanks so much for clicking back on another video. So please go ahead and follow my hair care line Instagram's page here. I'll have it posted here for you guys, and also linked down in the description box so you can go there and follow that account as well. So without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and get right into the video. Okay guys, so if you have noticed, my hair has actually grown even more this year. It grew last year, but honestly I didn't have a lot of time to film videos last year. If you are wanting to grow out your hair, the #1 tip that I have for you guys, and that is going to be super annoying for some of you, is to leave your hair alone. That sounds like something that is like so simple, and a lot of people are probably like that's not a good tip, but it actually is. Naraya's hair, my daughter's hair, is super long. It has always been super long, and I noticed that with her hair it's so long because I don't always keep my hands in it. I twist her hair up, or she'll have a hairstyle and we won't wash her hair again for like a month. So honestly, when you leave your hair alone and give your hair time to breathe and do its thing, and just kind of forget about the whole I want long hair type of mindset, your hair is gonna start to grow on its own. But the key to this step is that you have to do a good foundation. You have to put good products in your hair, or do a really good routine, so that your hair is actually reaping the benefits of nutrients that you put in your hair. Yes, you want to leave your hair alone, but you don't want to go on this whole thing where you're not doing anything to your hair and you're literally just lazy with your hair and you don't take care of it. Tip #2 is to keep your hair moisturized. One of the most important things, especially if you have natural hair, if you have curly hair, if you want your hair to grow, it's going to have to be moisturized. So I recommend my favorite method, which is the LCO method, which is adding a leave-in, which is your moisture, a cream, an oil, and then also I like to put a gel on my hair because gels just hold your hair in place. Make sure you're using a good gel. Don't use products that are horrible for your hair and think that you're going to get these same results. But we'll talk about that later on in the video. Keeping your hair hydrated is important as well, because moisture and hydration are two different things. I actually learned that when I started to do hair products. I didn't know that they were two different things, but my formulator actually told me about the difference between the two. So the hydration and the moisture of your hair plays a huge role in the way that it's going to grow, and your health as well, because we want to talk about health throughout this video too. This is definitely not going to be a video where we're only focusing on the length of the hair, because I just don't do that on my channel. So definitely make sure that you keep your hair moisturized, keep your hair hydrated, and this is going to make for an easier way to actually retain hair growth. So this third tip is one that I also always say on my channel, and that is deep conditioning. I know you guys are so tired of hearing me saying that, but deep conditioning is what is going to help tip #2 actually be easier. So if you are deep conditioning your hair regularly whenever you wash your hair, you're actually putting moisture back into your hair. And also deep conditioners normally have other ingredients such as butters and oils that hold in moisture as well. So it's just really good for your hair. I definitely recommend that you deep condition your hair. Every time that you wash your hair, it should be a part of your routine. It just really helps your hair to actually stay moisturized. And also there are some deep conditioners that that are really, really good for the growth of your hair. This next tip is to know what your hair likes and what your hair doesn't like. So basically keeping a good routine, a good curly hair routine, so that when you go to wash your hair, you're not like lost basically. I remember when I used to wash my hair back when I first went natural. This is like in the very beginning. There would be some times where I would not know what to do, what steps mattered, what was I supposed to do, was I supposed to be buying all these products, like what is that, what is this, what is that? I was like so lost. So I would honestly just go off of how my hair felt, because I was like, I don't know what steps to do. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. So that actually helped me to get a very strong routine in place, because as I was trying out stuff, I would start to see like, oh, this is not really needed in my routine, or yeah, this really helped my routine. Or I would see, you know what, this is actually extremely pointless, and just because that natural did it, that I watch on like YouTube, doesn't mean that it's working for my hair. It honestly doesn't do anything for my hair. So I would like eliminate, add. So when you are trying to build a routine, it's better to have a routine in place that works exactly for your hair. There are going to be natural hair like influencers and just not people who have natural hair that you're going to relate to a lot more, and that your hair is going to be very similar to, so you can follow their steps to a T. But you're also going to run into a lot of routines that only halfway work, or they only work for a certain amount of your journey, and then when you start to get like healthier hair, it no longer works. So you kind of have to like listen and pay attention to how your hair is responding to things, because you don't want to overdo a routine, or you don't want to overdo something, and then when it comes time for it to change, you're kind of like, you're kind of thinking like, what? I have to change this routine. I've been doing this forever. Don't like get stuck to a routine, basically is what I'm saying. One example that I have for you guys when I got stuck to a routine and it actually messed up my hair even more is the co-washing. When I first went natural, you know, everyone was like, oh, you should co-wash, and it worked for me for a very long time. But then there came a time where it was not working for me, and I started to like really have limp curls. I actually had people recommend to me to stop doing co-washing on my hair. So when I changed that little thing in my routine, it's like my routine went way, it was a reset on my routine, and it did really well on my hair. So tip number 5 is to do scalp massages. Scalp massaging is a very important part of honestly helping your scalp to be a lot more healthier, and also stimulating the blood flow in your scalp so that your hair can actually grow. So I used to do scalp massages a lot more long time ago, whereas now I just do them whenever I feel needed. Whenever I want to do a scalp massage, I'll do one. But it's really easy to do scalp massages. If you don't want to use the paddles of your hand, you can definitely get a scalp massaging brush, which I have one linked down below, and also I'll have a coupon code linked down below for you guys as well on that scalp massager brush, 50% off of there. If you don't want to get that, you can simply use the paddles of your hand. That's what I do most of the time. Only thing you want to make sure that you steer clear of is not using your nails, because first of all, you can rip out your hair that way. Second of all, when you're washing your hair, your nails get very soft, so it's pretty much gonna break your nails if you're going in and like scrubbing your scalp with your nails. So just use the paddle of your hands. It's a lot more gentle on the scalp. My suggestion is to do a scalp massage, I would say weekly, because that's the schedule that I used to be on. And of course, make sure that you put like an oil on the paddles of your hand or on your scalp directly, and just take the scalp massager and massage your head, or your hands and massage your head. It's so simple. Okay, so I told you guys that I was going to touch on the fact that products are not all created the same. So let's get into it. Products are not all created the same. Oils are not all created the same. If you get an oil that is low quality and it's not the actual real thing, it's not gonna do as good as an oil that's high quality that is the actual real thing. FYI, there were some studies a few years back, some companies were not using 100% pure olive oil, but they were still labeling their products to be 100% pure olive oil. So guys, I want to let you guys know to be cautious of the companies that you're buying from. So one thing you want to look for is the smell of the oil. Olive oil should not be too clear, because that's not the way that olive oil originally is supposed to look. So also, people can dilute their oils as well. When you're buying from companies that have like oil mixes, they can be diluted. Buy from hair companies that you trust. How are they as a company? Would this company actually go over and beyond to make sure that their stuff is like high quality? You can literally tell if you pay attention. It goes way deeper than just ingredients. It goes way deeper. So if you guys want to see a video on this, like hair products and what my thoughts are and what I can kind of like tell you guys, because I've learned so much. Okay, so this last tip that I wanted to give you guys for how I grew my long hair is I am extremely patient with my hair, and I always choose health over length. So because, you know, my hair is drawn up right now, which you guys can see in the thumbnail and also right here, because I don't focus so much on hair growth, and I'm more so focused on health, the actual growth and the retention of growth comes along with me always concentrating on the health of my hair. Also, like I said, I'm not like sitting here watching my hair, measuring it every single day. I sometimes just look up and I'm like, wow, my hair is like grown. Nature takes its course, and whatever you are wanting to happen and you're actually doing the things to make it happen, then normally it's going to naturally happen. You don't have to put a lot of attention to it. Okay guys, so hopefully these tips were pretty helpful for you guys. If they was, then please give a thumbs up. And like I said, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Leave a comment down below if you guys want to see that video on, you know, the product spill. Leave a comment down below. I feel like I can definitely do that video for you. So I want to thank you guys so much for clicking on this video and for listening to me talk for so long, because I feel like I've been talking for so long. So if you guys want to see more videos like this, then also let me know down in the comment section. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.